Nothing changes if nothing changes. Chances are, if you stumbled across this video, you probably have been in your bed a few nights now, staring at your ceiling, thinking, where did it all go wrong? You're currently stuck in the past, thinking about all the opportunities that you missed out on, either because you were shy or you were afraid. And now you believe that you're currently at a point in your life where you're stuck or you can't change anything. But that's not true. You know the truth. I know the truth. The title says the truth. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Now, you know that there's a version of you that never gave up. There's a version of you that is living the life that you keep dreaming, the life that you keep seeing on social media. There's a version of you that's already achieved that. Now, what's the difference between that version of you versus the current you who's laying in bed rotting all day? Well, the difference is that they decided to make a change. They knew that in order to achieve the certain lifestyle that they wanted, they would have to make certain changes to their current lifestyle. Now, it's not as if I'm going to tell you something that you haven't heard before, because if you're seeing this video right now, that means that you've been watching a lot of self-improvement videos. You've been watching too many self-improvement videos, but you realize that you're not doing anything. You're just watching the self-improvement videos, and it comes to a point where they tell you the same thing over and over and over again. So you basically know exactly what I'm going to tell you. But I'm going to ask you a question. You know everything that you have to do. Why haven't you done it yet? What are you afraid of? Is it the fear of looking stupid? Is it the fear of missing out on the things that other people are doing right now? Or is it the fear of failure? Where you are right now in life, it's practically your comfort zone. Now, no, listen, no matter how many times you deny it and say that you're not comfortable where you are, you want to do better for yourself, right? If you're telling me that you're not comfortable where you are, then it should be very easy for you to break out and get started on everything that you know that you want out of this life. Now, when I tell you about things that are stopping you from achieving the goals that you have, let's say, for example, the fear of looking stupid. You're afraid that people are going to know about what you're doing, and you're thinking to yourself, how are these people going to perceive me because I'm doing something different? You know? You want to, quote unquote, fit in with the crowd. And if you're doing something different, chances are you are going to get ridiculed. Now, I can't or cannot say whether you'll get ridiculed or not. That is all in your mind. It's just a fear of ridicule. It's all in your mind. Because trust me, people are way too busy to even think or care about what you're doing. It's your life. Why would you care about other people's perceptions of you when you're trying to improve on your life? You have a goal. You have a purpose to chase. So other people's perceptions of you shouldn't bother you that much. That's the first step, the first thing that you can get rid of. Next would be your fear of missing out. They call this FOMO, fear of missing out. Fear of missing out on a lot of things. Like, let's say there are parties. I don't know what other things people might be missing out on. Yes, there's a fear of missing out. Parties, clubs, all the exotic things that you want to chase. Cheap thrills, cheap dopamine. easily access dopamine. You're afraid that if you put yourself into a commitment of improving or chasing the life you want, you are afraid that you're gonna miss out on those things, and that's gonna somehow affect you negatively. Okay, now think about it this way. Let's say, for example, you're thinking to yourself, I want to go to the gym. However, the time I spend in the gym, it'll be too late for me to go clubbing. You see, when I say like this, you get what I'm coming from now, right? Now, I'm not gonna go be like one of those people who's gonna say like, you need to lock in, this is your winter arc. Yes, you do need to lock in, right? But it's not to an extent whereby you're gonna be like, I'm not telling you like avoid every and any social interaction. I'm just giving you a gentle push into the reminder and giving you a gentle push. I'm telling you exactly what is stopping you from doing what you need to do in order to live the life that you know you would like to have. It's your fear of missing out, your fear of looking stupid. Now, last but not least, there's the fear of failure. That one is pretty much self-explanatory. You really don't want to make that move because at the moment, even though you hate your current situation, you're safe, you're comfortable. For example, that job that you have, you might hate it a lot. You might hate waking up in the morning to do it, but it pays you. It gives you enough money so that you can enjoy your cheap pleasures. You can enjoy watching TV. You can enjoy living life on autopilot. And if you decide to, let's say, do better for yourself, you're going to start thinking about the fear of failure. You're going to think of a set of what ifs. What if it doesn't work out? But my question is, what if it does? You're thinking, okay, what if this business venture that I'm doing, what if it fails? And if it fails, what are you gonna do? If it fails, are you going to lament over the fact that you tried something one time and it didn't work out? Or are you gonna look at it, be like, okay, according to my calculations, I messed up big time. I'm going to write this down. I'm going to see how I can improve so the next time I do it, I won't make the same mistakes. Have you ever heard the expression Rome wasn't built in a day? Well, the same applies to chasing the life that you want. It's not going to happen in a day. You're not going to do something and you're not going to be successful at it at the first instance. It's like learning to ride a bike. No child has ever jumped on a bike and ridden it perfectly without falling or getting scratches. It's impossible. Now, if that child is afraid of falling and getting scratched, that child is never going to ride that bike. Because why? Okay, I jump on this bike. What if I fall? What if I fall and scrape my knee? What if I ride into oncoming traffic? I mean, that's a bit of extreme, but you get the point that I'm referring to. You are basically afraid of something that you have no idea whether or not it's going to happen. What you should be thinking about is, okay, what if I fail? But on the other hand, what if I don't? What if I don't fail at this? What if I succeed? That's the mindset that you should be adopting. And even if you try something and it sucks, it's a learning experience. You're learning. You're learning the best possible approach. And soon it will come a time when you don't even think about failing anymore. You're just going to be like, okay, on to the next one. So all I'm saying is, you feel stuck. And you make a lot of complaints about the direction that your life is going is not what you expected it to be. Now that's one thing. I understand that, right? I understand that. However, it's not all right for you to say that you're tired of a situation, yet you do nothing to fix it. It's like that one meme. You know that one meme with a dog in the burning building, and the dog is like, "This is fine." That's you right now. Nothing changes if nothing changes. The simplest thing that you can do is visualize the life you want to live. Visualize the experiences you'd like to have. Chase those experiences. Next up, take the first step. You have to start somewhere. And you have to understand that when you start, you're not going to be very good at it. Chances are you're not going to be very good at it. And once you can come to accept those terms, you'll be way better off. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes.